Hello YouTube, Retro Dave Nintendo back again with another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch game by Nintendo. So this is a game that's been in my collection for some time, probably about a year or so, and back in the day this was the only Game & Watch that I actually ever owned. I specifically remember my dad getting me from Argos, and it was £20. Unfortunately it isn't this exact one I'm showing you today. Obviously I've since had to rebuy this because to be honest with you, I don't even know what happened to my original childhood one, but yeah, I do keep it in a condition that's probably similar to this, so as close as I'm going to get as to recreating the real thing is by owning this one. So yeah, I really love the box for this game. I really enjoy the artwork. It's just very nostalgic for me to have the box. As I've mentioned before, I'm trying to get these games box complete as where possible, and this one I really wanted to have everything in there, all the leaflets and the stickers in the bag and everything else, because this one is holds the most kind of sentimental value to me. So this was a kind of yeah, I really had to make sure this one was fully complete. I'd say overall I'd say it's a good 9.5 out of 10, 9 out of 10. There is obviously a bit of wear on the box, as you can see, as I'm showing you around. But the game itself again is in very near mint condition too. So this is the YM-105 model, released in 1988. I actually received my Game & Watch I think in 1991, so it's already been out a few years. I'm not sure of its original retail price when it was released, it may be more, but I do remember it was £20. For some reason I can just remember the price of how much it was. But yeah, this is the only one I actually had. So yeah, that is the box. Really very nice. Just yeah, I do love the box. Okay, so it's all there, all flaps and everything present. I shall just slide the tray out. So there we have the game. Now obviously originally there would have been like a little blister pack of batteries kept in there. Obviously they're since gone. The game comes in its bag, which I shall come to in a moment. So in the tray, which again is in very good condition, we have the instruction manual, which is absolutely mint. Have the stickers that basically went onto the little battery cover to stop the batteries coming out, never been used, and just the precautions leaflet telling you about the screen and the batteries. So yeah, this is fully complete. Like I said before, this was kind of an exception, because I'm trying to get these games kind of as I can get them, preferably with the box and instructions. If the instructions aren't there, I do aim to try and get them at some point, but to have these are often missing. But again, with this set I really wanted those to be in there. So this is the instruction book. It's actually a little thicker than some of the other instruction books I've seen. There are several pages, in fact they're 25 in total. So if my camera is going to remain focused, I'll do my best to kind of show you a bit of the instructions. It basically says the options of the game and the game description. Is it going to show us there without being too blurry? Let's see if we can just tweak that slightly. There we go. So I won't read it all out, I'll let you guys kind of read it at your own pace. Basically shows you about inserting the batteries, setting the time. It is really easy, to be honest, but again it's just nice to have the instructions. I actually played this game just before Christmas a few months ago, and I did manage to get onto world number 7. It took me 2 hours to get to world 7, but yeah, I ran out of time. I think my eyes started to give up on me there, but yeah, 2 hours solid play because there's no pause. So I sat for 2 hours and just played it as best I could, but I do intend on going back to it and see if I can actually finish the game, because I'd love to see what actually happens at the end. It'll probably just give you a high score, make a little tune and reset back to the beginning, but it would be quite nice to kind of see how it happens. So there's some screenshots from the levels and what to expect. Yeah, this is always a bit of a... So yeah, so basically this part of the game is a bit of a mystery because it kind of is random, and if you select the wrong one the level will repeat over, and sometimes you can end up repeating the same part of that level several times before actually getting the right one, because when you go back it's not the same. So you've got a 1 in 3 chance. That is a little bit of a letdown, but obviously it makes it a bit more challenging because you have to obviously survive going through half the level again before you get there. Burning Road, that's pretty cool. So basically it tells you starting the game, what to press, what does what, and so on. Point system, misses, getting squashed, and so on. Falling through the floor, bonuses, hints for the game. Okay, so that is the instructions. Hope you enjoyed having a look through those with me. Okay, so this is the game. It's in its bag. I shall take it out. Now I have come prepared with some batteries, but I'll stick those out in a moment. So the unit itself is like a nice light blue colour. Again, it is in very, very nice condition. I don't think there's hardly any marks on the screen. It's basically near perfect. So it's a blue and white surround with a light blue metallic faceplate. Again, battery cover present, serial number present, and a nice straight stand to enable the game to stand up freely. This tells you there the model, the year, etc. So as I said, I've come prepared. I shall put the batteries in now. Basically just drop those in like so. It clips over like that, and it basically, you already set the time to basically press that. That's minutes, hours. Just set, press game, and the game basically starts. So the idea is to kind of stay on the platforms and basically jump and press right at the right places. Now I've actually learned that about halfway through the level, if you can jump like this, a mushroom will appear and will give you an extra life, which is very very handy. So the idea on this one is basically not to fall into the water. So you don't want to be walking too far ahead of the screen, because you will cut like that, you could potentially fall down. So there's the mushroom. So it's now giving us an extra life, so we are now maximum lives. Although you still can get others, it will just give you extra basically points. So it's nice to have a nice stock of lives. Now I won't play this for very, very long, but I will try and show you like a full world. It shouldn't take too long. So now we've reached the distance of 0. We reach this screen at the end, which is what always happens. So we have rescued the princess. I try and keep this as still as I can so you can see what's going on. Right. So as you can see, the level has actually changed, and now we have the option of getting trapped at the bottom of the screen, and if you walk back, obviously you will fall into the water. So the level is quite repetitive. Some of the levels are, and some are quite random in how they like the platform level displayed is random, and it just kind of will change as it sees fit. But this is basically a loop of this, and it's a case of just keep walking forward, get the distance down. So we haven't found a toad yet. There we go. Almost at the end now. So it'll be the same setup as before, the princess, but she'll appear on perhaps a different level at the top. Just have to wait for the lift, and there we go. So I have to readjust my legs. I'm getting dead legs sat here. Okay, so I'm going to jump over those or not get trapped like that, because they're, you know, if you remember the original Mario Brothers game, they're almost like the spinning fire. They're not in the castle, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I think this was supposed to be like a water world. Obviously you can't see any water, but in this game the way of getting killed is basically getting trapped against the screen. So if you stay still, this is what will happen, and you can get yourself crushed. I don't want to do it on purpose, but potentially you can keep pressing forward like this, see, and then you end up getting stopped. So you can't just keep pressing forward like this, see. So you kind of have to hover around the middle of the screen and just see what comes up. You don't need the jump button at all in this level. So again, it's fairly quick. It's fairly quick to get through the levels in this game, but as you progress into the coming worlds, bullet bills start appearing going across the screen, and you also get I think it's Lakitu, the cloud that comes across and starts dropping hammers on you as well. So you've got not only the platforms to negotiate, you've also got to watch what's happening across that blue line across the top of the screen, and where the bullets are coming from on the right hand side of the screen. But I won't get that far. I'll just show you the first world, just so you can see kind of like the level variation. Again, this is, I think, another, yeah, this is just like another randomly generated platforming level like the first one. So this will just kind of do what it wants, and it will look kind of similar to this throughout. So as you can see, there's no option here to get the mushroom. As with the last level, there's nowhere to actually jump up and like hit a platform. But you've got options, as I say, to fall in the water and drown, or get trapped against the screen. And so when you die, you end up going back near the beginning of the level. So this is one of the later Game & Watch games, so they're a bit more advanced, where, you know, there is a lot more levels, a lot more, I'll say a lot more playability, if you like, a lot more variation in the game design, because with the early games it was a fixed image on the screen, you know, and kind of the variation was very limited, whereas with this you've got 8 different worlds and the levels will look different, which is I suppose it was quite advanced for the time. It was kind of a bit revolutionary for a Game & Watch. So I believe the first one came out in 1980, so this was like, you know, 8 years in. You know, they come on quite a bit. Okay, so now we're at the princess again. So we're going to just drop down there. Okay, this is basically a case of negotiating platforms before the time runs out. So it's down there, quick. There we go. Obviously the faster you do it, the more points you get. Okay, so this one more level, and then the next level will be the last one. So on here we have the option of getting the mushroom again, but it won't appear till, I say the distance is somewhere between 20 and 30 is normally where the mushroom will appear. but I will jump just in case. But that's kind of the pattern I've noticed. So you don't stay too long because you will end up getting dragged back. So I'd say on the next one it should be around here. Nope, not that one. Nope. Maybe I've missed it. Maybe I left it too long. Nope, no mushroom to be found. Okay, let's make it to the next level. Oh, this is the platform, I think. Yeah, see? We have to guess. We'll go with the first one. Potluck. Yep, I think we've done it. There we go. Obviously, if it was the wrong one, it would have sent you back to the beginning of that level. So this is the last level. Now, I really like this level. You listen to the music. It does sound quite similar to that of Mario Brothers on the NES. So basically, you negotiate these different screens, dodging the obstacles. It's about halfway now. Yeah, so you basically don't want to get trapped by those, or let them basically swing into you, as you can see. So this will be the last screen. We're now at distance of 0. There we go. Get the princess. You get a little detail at the top of the screen of Bowser getting kicked out of the castle. There we go. Extra life coming. There we are. And now it goes to level 2. And it's basically repeats itself. And see, there's a bullet bill. So then you'll get bullet bills come, and in the next round when you go through, you'll get Lakitu come across that blue line, as well as bullet bill. So I'll just commit suicide. Just finish yourself off real quick. There you go. So as you keep pressing forward, you'll fall in. Last one. There we are, guys. So that is Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch by Nintendo. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing and gameplay. Please keep an eye out for future episodes of different games. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall catch you again for another one. Take it easy.